bless him. Goodchild, November 26, 2012. So, another week has whizzed by, ever closer to the end of the year. And my, how this year has flown by. I'm just leaving it up to you. You know best, I feel.
The warmest of greetings to each one. You speak of time flying by, and we agree that this is the case for you. Yet in the new time it shall seem to be even quicker, much more as if there is no time, for time is of the old paradigm and will become of less and less importance as time moves on. The coming weeks shall be as if a day is a minute. There already is so much love streaming through, unnoticed by some, yet gaining in momentum by many. Let it be, dearest ones, that your hearts be welcoming and open to the influx of energy that showers into your planet. Remind yourself constantly that you are love and that the time is now upon you to fulfill the self with itself. You may feel a little confusion as to what this actually means, and we are aware we have spoken of this many times before, yet we just continue to remind, for when the penny drops the lottery shall be won. From each soul's perspective, depending on where that perspective lies, there shall be a wave of exhaustion prior to the event. We simply state this as to reckon us. This is a secondary outcome as it is preparing the self for the higher energy that is to come.
A lot of people talk about happenings regarding the solar energies. I haven't really studied that myself. Can you shed light at all?
As indeed the sun sheds light, what we would say regarding this matter is that much activity shall be streaming directly from this vessel. Again, we choose not to give the surprise away, and yet we acknowledge that the sun god shall be playing a large part in what is to become apparent. One should not expect what one expects!
Exclamation mark.
We would suggest that in the moments of utter truth, one would do well to align body, mind and soul into the oneness of the experience. For each one it shall be different, yet we suggest that there shall be a common ground in which all shall recognize a change. Inhale and exhale on the deepest level and open your very being to what is. Dearest inhabitants of Earth, the end days are at an end. New days are to shine down and give everyone renewed hope of a beautiful Earth, a planet of beauty that you are to recreate into the glory of itself. One shall notice the difference within the soul self, no matter what level one has attained until now, for this light love that is to enter shall allow the spirit to soar and be of itself. Oh, the joy that you shall experience, as you would say, it shall knock your very socks off.
And will that joy remain?
To a certain degree, it shall be immense in its dawning, yet shall simmer a little in order for one to adjust to their newer higher level. No one shall remain the same as they once were.
And yet life shall just go on?
Not just go on, life shall take on new enlightenment. For those who choose, they shall find themselves in a wonderland that comes from the heart. A difference within the heart shall be obvious to the self and the wanting to get it right.
Can you explain that a bit more? Get it right.
The desire of self-mastery shall be more apparent, for so long has one been under the thumb and oblivious to the absolute perfection of the human being, one shall be able to reconsider the situation that has been and make every move possible to correct the damage done upon to them. It will be upmost in one's desires, for once this is corrected the leaps and bounds shall come in leaps and bounds, and the type of world that one has been trusting they shall walk into, shall be on the doorstep, with the door wide open. Souls of Earth, souls of life, as this light showers upon you, find it within yourselves to ask for forgiveness, forgiveness to the self as it was led astray from time to time, seeking pathways that were not so useful, yet engaging. Seek also forgiveness to those who have truly traveled the darker pathways and unable to find a road to freedom, for they became so lost and entrenched in that particular walkway, that all thoughts of sunlight left their thoughts and therefore their soul. When this light comes, find you, the truth of you, and offer the deepest love for the self and for all that is. Feel that love, for we say to you, it shall be overwhelming.
So will it be over a certain time? For I have seen a video of a Mayan gentleman that spoke recently about there being an 8-minute span in which we would be made aware of a higher consciousness, and from then on it would be up to us to follow it through. Something like that.
As we say, this stream of light shall not be continual, yet it shall be momentary in terms of the grand scheme of things.
I mean, if someone is busy, are they likely to miss it?
No, that would not be possible. That which is to come is not of the same vibration of anything that has come before. It will not be, as you mentioned previously, that some may be aware and some not, as in a stargate opening, for example. What is to come cannot be passed by.
With all respect, this is all well and good for you. You know what you are talking about. We don't. We have to surmise and take our pick from all the different propositions that have been stated on the matter. I know there is not long to go, but I have to say, as much as I am doing my best to be in the best space possible until such time arrives, it is for me rather reminiscent of October 14, 2008, when the waiting seemed quite unbearable, mixed with excitement and a great deal of anticipation.
Then we would suggest that one conducts as much breathing through meditation as possible and allow the knowing of the soul to bring peace to the situation. Know in your heart and rest assured in your mind that whatever takes place is taking place through divine augmentation. All that is to go on within you and around you is the divine plan being acted out. Remember this, no matter how it may appear.
When you say things like that, will it be a case of taking the rough with the smooth?
It will be smooth if you choose it to be of velvet, and rough if you choose it to be of stone. We are not wishing to confuse you at this juncture. We merely desire to accompany your thoughts with that which is most valuable.
Thank you. I would also like to clarify that you have not given a date for this light to come. Is there a reason?
What do you recall?
That I decided not to go with times as far as you were concerned.
We are merely adhering to your wishes. Imagine this, know this, that the light shining from your planet is incredibly bright, for there are many of you that know in their hearts that the dawning of a new world is to begin at any given moment. This energy that is shining out is giving such magnitude to the matter. Imagine, all that are in the know, your hearts beating as one and your thoughts being of the same vibration of love and the desire to bring about this new world. For deep within your hearts you know that your mission, that you have awaited for so long and spent much heartfelt anxiety over at times, is to beam you into the time that you signed up to achieve. And achieve you shall. Release your thoughts from all doubts, allow yourselves to bathe in the golden glory of your accomplishments. The road traveled has not been without its pitfalls, yet the road yet to travel is one of glorious sunshine, paved all the way with a feeling that ignites and excites. Dearest souls, we are with you, you are with us. We know that what is to come excels all expectations. We know that you have marched ever onwards towards these times, for century upon century, and now it is here. The heavens resound peace, as life takes on an entire new meaning, and yet, it is the oldest story in the book.
Many thanks. This seems rather short, although took 2 hours to do. I had a major interruption. I lost the document midway. Praise Google. Website, Blossom Goodchild.